Titan Lords fell, a new age of might came to Sedaria. An age defined by one simple decree. That whoever was the strongest in Sedaria, enough to slay its previous ruler, would hold dominion over the land. And so it was, for thousands of years. And so it is, yet today. Aloysius, the Mad King of Sedaria, now rules these lands. Over the last 10 years, he has spread his influence. Using cruel hobgoblins and gnolls as soldiers, the land of Sedaria quakes, torn apart by his frenzied greed for the power it holds within. For Sedaria is a lost land, a land of riches unclaimed, of legends untold, of power unseen. A beautiful, vast, and deadly land. It calls to the bold, to the clever, to the daring, to any who would dare its shores seeking adventure. It calls to Megan, the war-forged paladin. It calls to Nyx, the half-elf warlock. It calls to Nizit, the dragon-born rogue. It calls to Tig, the kobold bard. It calls to Zidane, the wood elf ranger. It calls to Trill, the Aarakocra druid. And to those it calls, Sedaria offers welcome. The wilds are not easy, and not kind, but they shall give a tale to remember. For this is the land of limitless adventure. This is the legend of the Wildlands.
Hello and welcome to D6 Tricks Legend of the Wildlands, where I shall open with a piece of advice I just remembered from when I was getting lunch earlier today. When you're looking for a lunch place and the place you were going to go suddenly has condemned by the health department sign on it, and you're looking for another emergency stop, make sure that wherever you stop isn't Hooters Plus, or Hooters Minus as the case may be. I am Al.
Stopped at a Hooters?
I didn't think it was Hooters. We just heard Bombshell, so I was like, oh, maybe it's Surf and Turf. I can get like a little steak there or something. Nope. No, it's Hooters.
It's Hooters.
It's Hooters, but they're wearing less clothing.
Wait, is that what Hooters Minus means?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, Hooters Plus or Hooters Minus depends on how you interpret it.
My God.
Incredible.
Like,
thank you for the wisdom.
yeah, it's very important wisdom.
Good to know.
So, I am Alex, and joining me as always, learning some valuable wisdom from me as a dungeon master and a person, are my lovely casting crew of players. We have Anne.
Hi, save me from these topics. I don't know what's going on anymore.
We have Atwas.
Hello, gamers. And yes, that is with a Y.
We have Juno.
Let me talk to your pirate.
Yarg! It sure do. We have Professor Moore.
Hello.
We have Queen.
Hooters 2, the hootening.
And we have Toonwolf.
Yes. Well, I will accept this wisdom and cherish it for eternity.
Mm-hmm. We have learned much today about Hooters Plus and Hooters Minus. So anyway, lunch was just fine, it was mid. Anyway, last time on D6 Tricks Legend of the Wildlands, our heroes continued their valiant fight against an earth elemental and a gorilla made of earth, which during the fight got so angry at a ritual backfiring on it that it started punching the ritual cauldron repeatedly, which only, backfired more and got the gorilla angrier, and it was a whole thing. But regardless, the earth elementals were defeated. The earth elemental's fist was removed and attached to, a big old stick to serve as a makeshift hammer. And our heroes chased down the last member of the cultist who was chanting the spell, destroying him and finding that he had retreated into the vaults of the temple. Within the vaults, there was a shit ton of money, as well as a couple of unidentified magical items, which they were going to identify later when they weren't, in danger of being shot by a whole bunch of cultists and or Quarrick, as well as a crystal that served as a crystallized shard of memory. The memory of Belamir Half-Elven, who apparently had some issues with time in that he had met the heroes 7 times before, but this was their first time meeting him. Belamir was a adventuring companion of King Augustine and Quarrick, and the scene itself was of the group meeting up with Quarrick for the first time. Well, Belamir for the first time, obviously. Augustine and Quarrick knew each other beforehand. And Quarrick being recruited into the adventuring party. So, Belamir was incredibly nice, friendly, and familiar, unlike Quarrick, and presumably unlike Augustine, who the heroes haven't actually met in person. But the memory soon had to go back into the time stream, and our heroes flashed back to reality. And unfortunately, Tig realized belatedly as they left, Belamir died before King Augustine's coronation. So that was going to cause some issues. They were sure to get some more answers, however, if they retrieved other memory shards that were scattered throughout Sedaria. Our heroes then went back into the Enigma statue's chamber, and Quarrick was already there. They exchanged a couple of words, but Ms. Raleigh was not interested in words. She was interested in vengeance, and there was no force on Earth that could stop her. The fight was not going great. It was almost impossible to land a hit on Quarrick, whereas he was a deadly archer. But Megan got to the Enigma statue and with a decisive blow smashed it with the makeshift hammer, causing Quarrick's skin to, bubble, crack, and then burst as a gigantic mud thing emerged of many screaming, agonized faces that our heroes are now in combat with. And that is where we left the session and where we shall resume our session, starting back at the top of initiative order with Swift.
Oh, shoot!
So do you want to sting the mud monster?
I mean, looks to me she doesn't exactly have much of a choice. I can give it a try, not that it's gonna fall asleep. At least get in range. Actually, you know what? Oh shoot, Helena's down as well. You know, I will not do that. I am going to fly next to it. And I will give Megan the help action.
Thank you.
All right.
You're welcome.
Tig.
Okay. Let me look back over our battle map. Helena's looking rough. Megan took some damage.
Helena is down.
Yeah. Tig is going to cast a look back to Trill and just... If you move the aura, I can get them. Okay? Sound good?
Sounds good.
Okay, so Tig is going to hold their action, or bonus action in this case, to cast Healing Word on Helena once the Unicorn Aura is in position.
All right. Cool.
And let me double check some distances here. 60 feet, just to be safe, we'll move up a little bit. And I guess I can... So, Healing Word is a bonus action. Would you allow me to hold the bonus action but still use my action?
I'll have it count for, holding is the action, Healing Word is what you're holding, because I think holding needs to be for an action. If you want to do a bonus action with the held action, I'll allow it, but holding is an action.
Alright, sounds good. In that case, that would be the end of my turn.
Cool. I said action a whole lot of times there. Anyway, it's the layer action is now activated now that the mud thing is released. Alright. I'm just gonna flip a coin real quick to see what happens. Okay. Alright. So, from behind you, Megan, there is a rumbling noise as a burst of mud erupts from the wall in a jet of clay and propels a stone slab along a line, soaring through you and Ms. Raleigh. So, Megan, I'm going to need you and Ms. Raleigh to make a dexterity saving throw.
All right, let's do that for me first, and then for Rev. Oh, Nance.
Alright. Unfortunately, both of you just missed.
Oh.
Alright. So, slam! Slam! The slab of stone cracks into the both of you, and it deals a pretty solid blow. 23 bludgeoning damage.
Oh,
Oof.
Jesus. Yeah, we're gonna need that unicorn.
That's
We're
so
gonna need
nice.
that unicorn zone real quick. Let's see, Miss Raleigh. 23.
Alright. Nizip.
Oh boy. I guess since there's a lot of distance to cover, it is probably pertinent to go ahead and activate my wings so I can ignore everything.
Mm-hmm. Difficult terrain. What difficult terrain? Whoosh.
And since I am so far away, I'm just going to spend my action to dash.
Alrighty.
And I do not have an end turn button, as I don't have the HUD at all.
You can pull it up by the purple cross swords in the left menu. They should pop up under the little token controls main sub-menu.
Or if you go to the combat tab,
There we go.
right hand side.
Yeah,
Thank
there
you.
you go. You're welcome. Anyway, Megan.
Okay. I think I still have smites because I've been saving them specifically for this moment. So
If you have spell slots, you have smites.
yes. Do I need to attack first or?
You need to attack and hit him first before a divine smite can trigger.
Okay. We'll. Alright, we'll. Well, first things first. Let's. Ooh.
Yeah, that'll do it! And the smite's
Yeah.
critical, too, so go for it.
Oh my
Oh,
god,
okay.
stack that bitch.
All right.
Hell
the damage.
yeah.
And,
Oh.
and complete the criticals on that smite. I
Bang!
assume that. I assume that. Helena's sword is still stuck in the thing, right?
Helena's sword is still stuck in the thing.
Okay. Well, you know what? Hitting things is what I'm good at, so let's just do it one more again. Alright, we'll give that one more go.
Alright, that's a hit.
Alright.
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 So, you have dealt some pretty solid damage to this creature. The smite, in particular, seemed to hurt it. Like, slashing is whatever, because it's made out of mud, and that's going to hurt only somewhat. But damage is damage, and you are good at that.
Yes.
Alright.
Okay. Well, I've hit my things, so...
Yep. You've hit your thing. The accursed mud thing is now going to use its legendary action to turn back at you and try to smack you for daring to smack it. How dare!
Listen, this thing started it.
Mm-hmm. It started it, but it's still mad.
Yeah.
You raise your shield and hold fast against the blow. That's its turn. Helena is down. This is the first time she's been down before a long rest, so Hardy triggers. She is stable.
Hooray!
Alright. I love being a tank.
Trill.
All right, how do I move the template?
All right. So under measurement controls, which is the ruler on the left-hand side,
Yes.
you should be able to click that and then drag the template somewhere.
Ah. Yays. Good.
Hooray!
Yeah, get in there.
Let's go.
Oh dang! I just missed getting in the template.
I could.
Aren't you at full health?
There.
Yeah, you're barely
Mostly.
injured. You have like 1 hit point out.
Yeah, but you know that extra hit point could make a difference.
It could.
I've gone down twice today. I need that hit point.
It could deal 37 damage in one attack.
Haven't you like died instantly every time you've been attacked in this dungeon?
No.
Almost every time you've been attacked in this dungeon.
All right.
Okay, so that's 7 to Helena, so that also means 7 to Megan and Mr. Ollie.
All
Cool.
right, thank you.
All right. Helena snaps back. She is not standing up. She has no sword because it is currently, being embedded in a mud thing. But she's not unconscious.
Hooray!
Hooray!
And then. Real. I'm gonna move over here. Then is it just the accursed mud thing that's like around now, or
The other bandits have died.
Yeah,
okay?
I think the other guy tried to clear the trench and beefed it.
Yep, he
Yeah.
failed the jump and fell right in.
All right, well, things are looking kind of rough for a number of us, so I think it's time for Kuma.
Oh, yeah.
Yay!
Big boy!
All right, go ahead and click on whichever of the beasts you want to summon, and then click on a space, and that should bring him in.
Holy shit, that
Where
has
do
a
I click on
200
that?
gold material.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, did it pop up with like any avatars of the beasts after you clicked
Nope.
that? All right, in that case,
Nope.
just tell me what you want to summon, Kuma.
Get Kuma out here.
Alrighty.
Get Kuma'd!
200 gold to summon the bear. Rambo bear.
Yeah. Now, to be
Worth it.
fair, it's not consuming 200 gold. Just need to have 200 gold on you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Worth it.
All right. Kuma is ready for battle.
Hooray! Go get him.
For whatever reason, it's not letting me roll for his turn, though, so...
Oh no! Did you want me to just roll a d20 for him?
Sure, yeah.
Cool.
Not
All
bad.
right. So, 13 plus no dex mod, so straight up 13 is when he goes, so right before you.
Got it.
Amazing.
Of course.
He was ready, but a bit too ready.
That's okay. He's a good boy.
He's a good boy. Alright. I'm just counting some spaces to make sure Kuma can actually get into melee range, so... Whoop. There we go.
Hell yeah.
Alright.
My turn.
It is now the Mud Thing's turn. It's still real angry about getting punched. Amazingly, it manages to beat Megan's mighty AC. And boom, slams with the force of like tens, dozens, if not hundreds of mud-based souls behind it. Right. So that is... Will it load the damage? No, I guess not.
Oh dear.
Oh.
Was that 8?
Yeah, 8 plus 6, so 14.
Ooh, I'm dead.
Ooh, Megan is down.
Well,
Oh no.
Yeah. the mud thing burbles and writhes, screeching out something that sounds vaguely between joy and agony from... And it is going to slide forward. That's as far as it can go. So then it, reaches a hand inside itself, rips out this hardened glob of mud, and is going to hurl it at Barkat.
How wooed.
Oh boy.
Alright. So... What do you mean I didn't put in that particular... For whatever reason, it's not allowing me to use a range attack because for whatever reason it deleted it from the character sheet, so, 1 second. So how was your day?
Oh my god, girl.
Yeah.
I had such a good day.
Yeah.
That's so good. I'm glad.
Mine was so good. Oh my god. Alright.
Yeah.
That is gonna hit Barkat. Oh wait. Oh wait, I lied, sorry. I do have it, it's just not listed under attacks for whatever reason. So we're gonna ignore that, and if this misses, then it misses, because that's a DM fault.
Oh, that was almost.
Barkat's ass is saved!
You missed!
Hooray!
Alright. Thanks to the power of me not being able to see, Barkat is saved from being owned. Zidane!
Alright, quick question. Mud thing, how tough is this mud? Does this mud look? Like, how hard is the mud? Is it kind of goopy, or is it a little more, solid?
So, it's like this ever-shifting, ever-melting pile, basically. It looks like it resists physical attacks because it is mud.
Okay, that might complicate things a bit. Okay. Both ideas might not work so well, alas. Alright, you know what? We're gonna do a crazy.
Gotta do it.
We like crazy here. I'm gonna get here, kind of in front of.
Get in the
try
circle.
to get in front of Nizip and Barkat, so I'm the one, and I'm going to just activate this. Gonna activate my nice little pendant.
Alrighty. It's Armor of Agathis time, baby!
Fuck yeah.
Let's go.
Shit rocks.
Alright.
Alright. And yeah, that's all I can do right now. Let's
Cool. Ms. Raleigh.
Alright. Alright, I still get to move. The player still gets to move.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. It's punching time. This thing has Quarrick's face in. That's good enough for me. Here we go. Now, where's my fist? Where's
Revenant fist.
my arm?
cast fist indeed.
Fist, go!
Fist went!
Alright. I put down the bludgeoning damage, did I? Or did I forget to
It
do
says
that?
there was 1d8 plus 3 plus 1d8, so it looks
Okay,
like yes.
so I did do the... Okay, cool. Alright, and... She has multi-attack,
Yep.
I think. So, let's do some more punching. Hey, we got 2 hands!
Ms. Raleigh has 2 hands.
Both of them are used for punching.
Correct. Whew, baby. Let's go.
Oh, let's go! A mighty blow! Punch, punch, Miss Raleigh, casting fist.
Let's go, lesbian! Alright. That's all the punching I can do for now, so after that'll be Ms. Raleigh's turn.
Nyx.
Well, If Hex wasn't on this thing already, it is now. Fantastic. So I'm staying far, far away.
Beam attack!
Beam attack! Beam attack!
What the fuck did that hit?
Yeah.
Yeah, barely!
Oh, thank God for that.
Let's fucking go.
Max damage! Let's go!
Okay.
Listen, it's a giant mud monster. It's not hard. It's not easy to miss.
Yeah!
Let me see how.
We roll the
Okay.
thing. There we go.
No, not allowed. Forbidden.
No, no, he
No, I
won't.
missed on the other
Oh.
Not this time.
Okay, I'm gonna. I want to be in its line. I'm gonna step back about here, and that will be all.
Alrighty. Barkat!
All right, let's. Let's find our way inside this lovely little circle, shall we?
I like this.
Kind of.
Get in the horse circle.
Let's go right next to the good boy, our big French. What do you mean I used my bonus action? I just clearly did not.
Lies and slander.
We know how this goes, folks.
Alright.
Right.
Yeah.
We know how this goes, folks.
Yeah. Can the Rizzler mud thing rizz his way out of this?
Perhaps. Perhaps.
Slightest of
Perhaps.
chances.
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
Oh my
Can't
god.
keep getting away with this.
He's so powerful!
Why? Why is he like this? Oh,
Okay.
well. That's fine. That's fine. We're still going to. That's a good
There we go,
shot.
that'll
That's a
hit.
good shot. That's a shot. We'll take
That's what I'm
that.
talking about.
Okay. Rip.
Damage is damage.
Damage is
Damage
damage!
is damage.
Yeah, what the fuck, man?
You know what? Last 5 turns, still in the thing. Might be a little too close to the edge, but also I do not trust.
You should still be in the thing. Swift!
Yeah, I'm still good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Swift. All right. Is Megan like dying?
Dying condition is basically, what I use to replace unconscious. Megan can still move, take an action, or take a bonus action. She is down on the ground, and anything but crawling costs exhaustion.
Cool. Can Swift fucking stabilize her?
Sure!
Just like stomping on her chest. Get up! Get up!
Yeah. Alright, medicine
Bitch.
check.
Medicine.
She doesn't have it?
She doesn't have it. Is it wisdom or intelligence?
Medicine's wisdom.
We'll try.
As we
Megan,
find out, chest
amazingly,
compressions don't work.
you're not stabilized by a tiny fairy jumping up and down on your chassis.
You need to. Have you tried turning it on and off again? Off and on again.
Hang on, guys. I'll put it in rice.
Alright. The accursed mud thing is going to use another legendary action. Alright. So, the mud thing burbles, rise, and then bursts out this cloud of noxious gas. So,
Bitch.
all creatures within 20 feet of the mud thing must make a DC 15 Constitution saving
Oh no.
Oh, tight.
Oh.
It,
Oh,
it just
sweet.
auto rolled it for me.
Yeah, it
so
just
I'm
rolled it
good.
for me.
throw. Oh, nice, hell yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Um.
Oh my god, that's right.
Yeah,
I
it was-
didn't dump con on this character. Thank fuck.
Unfortunately, you said wisdom saving throw, didn't you?
No, Constitution, and it auto made it, so,
It auto.
Doesn't make a difference. Okay.
That's fine.
yeah. So,
Doesn't that catch Oswald as well?
it does catch Oswald!
Oh no!
Aww.
Uh-oh.
Well,
Well, Unfortunate.
Shit,
Oh.
I'll take half of 5 damage. Fuck yeah.
Wow, amazing. 2 whole ass damage.
Yeehaw.
Yeah. Kuma, however, is going to take 5 damage and the poisoned condition, so that's disadvantage on basically everything.
No, my boy.
I also
No.
failed the save. Does that mean I also
Yes.
am poisoned? Damn it. That's not good. So what does the poison condition do?
Poisoned condition.
Attack rolls and ability
Let
checks.
me go back
Okay.
to my cheat sheets.
So it's got it right here. So just disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. So I just have disadvantage on everything now for the time being.
Yeah.
Hooray.
Yay.
Yeah, shit sucks.
Shit sucks. But anyway, Tig.
Cool. Alright, so first thing I'm going to do is we move over towards Zidane. Everyone who is in the circle is the. Alright, let me do some targeting. Ty kind of whispers to Zidane. This is my last spell slot, so do your best to keep distracted, yeah? And Tig is actually going to cast Cure Wounds instead. And hopefully looking for a decent roll. Yeah, baby.
Yeah, that'll do it.
11.
Yeah.
So that is 11 to everybody in the circle.
All right.
And that was my
Well, this
action.
open house.
And then as a bonus action,
This means Megan's back up.
hell
I am
yeah, she
back and
is.
ready to go.
And then as a bonus action, Tig is going to yell out a cry in Draconic. It's just this sort of like sibilant, hissing, vicious stream of vitriol towards the thing. Until the start of my next turn, everybody has advantage on attacks against the thing. So use that
Thank
wisely.
you so much.
You are quite welcome. And then Tig is going to attempt to back up. I think, yeah, that'll. Okay. And that'll be the end of my turn.
All right. Layer action time. All right. This is the PDF I'm looking for. Around the mud thing as it bursts and heaves out mud everywhere. The like cobblestone and tile around it in the layer like vibrate and writhe, almost like in anticipation of something. They're coming loose from the foundations. And what does that mean? You'll find out. Nizip!
Oh, joy, I love that. Okay, I'm going to move over here, but also like 10 feet off the ground. So, up. I know we don't have a 3D visual representation, but I'm 10 feet off the ground.
We can, but I don't want to fuck with those modules right now.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
totally fair.
Lord.
And then I'm gonna stab a bitch.
Alright.
Ooh.
Oh, come
Oh
on!
no!
Oh.
Ooh.
That wasn't
Nuts.
advantage. That was a single roll. Oh,
Yeah.
never
I
mind.
already
That's right, you're
have
at disadvantage.
Poison.
My bad.
so
Yeah.
Oh,
My
yeah.
bad. My bad.
it just canceled each other out for me.
Hey, it's a good thing your psychic blades can't fucking break.
Yeah!
Yeah, this is true. Oh, that was so close to a 20 on my screen.
It was so close. As you hurl a psionic blade, the stones in the floor vroom, reach up and like launch forward. Bang, bang, bang! Serving as like makeshift shield. It is it has raised the stone golem's AC by not the stone golem, the mud thing's AC by 5 for this attack. So
Well, that was fun. I still don't have an end turn button.
All right. In the meantime, I will use the Mud Thing's last legendary action. It's got a reach of 10 feet with its slam, so it's going to try punching you.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right. Slam. Discard previous roll. Slam. No, not Megan.
Still a miss. I'll
Still
take
a
it.
miss. All right. You notice. Oh wait, it can hit me and fly just out of the way whoosh, before the attack can hit you. Megan.
Oh boy.
All right, now I get to interact with this thing.
Yes.
All right. All right. Well, listen. The only thing I could do is hit. So even if it's got higher AC now,
And you have advantage.
I do have advantage. Let's see. Oh, thank you for letting me. All right.
Okay, that'll hit.
Damn. Megan just wants this thing dead.
Listen, it took me down. I'm ready. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to roll out.
There is mud all over you.
You gonna smite it with the crit?
You know what?
Isometry.
I got. You know what? I got a spell slot left. Let's do that.
You have a crit.
What else are you gonna use it for?
Always be smiting on crits.
As your fellow paladin player, I shit
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
It.
All right. I can't see how this guy's doing. Near death. Okay.
Near death.
All right. Let's set Megan. Let's do that one more time. And that would be with advantage.
Yo!
Oh my god.
Yo!
Oh my
Megan
God.
wants this thing destroyed.
Fuck yes.
Oh, beautiful. Oh, beautiful, beautiful.
Oh, gorgeous.
Oh, yes. All right. Expanded spell slot. Does it auto update my spell slots? Because I
Yes.
don't remember. Okay.
It should be.
So I have a couple more left.
It should
Send
be
it,
doing that,
send it, send it. Yeah, baby, let's fucking go, duke this asshole.
Yeah. How do you want to do this?
Yes.
Hurrah.
So you know how the cobblestones are like kind of shifting up and down and all that.
Yeah.
Megan's gonna jump on the table, knock it over with a jump. Jump on the plates as they're moving up and down. Grabs her sword, and then stabs the mud thing in the face from in midair.
Nice. As you do so, a powerful divine energy courses through your blade, glowing with white-hot power, and boom! The mud thing explodes. Unfortunately, it does have death throw, so it is going to explode and do a little damage. I'm going to give him 1 health so he can actually do his thing.
Of course.
Oh.
I can't tell the range of that because there's so many circles.
Oh, don't worry, this'll do it for you.
Oh, joy. No!
Right in the
Bang! Oh no, it got boycott! Oh shit!
Oh no.
So,
Rip.
Luckily, this is the first time he's gone unconscious, I think. So.
no, it's not.
No.
No,
No,
he's
it
dead.
isn't.
He's dead.
Well, he has a
He
saving
might
throw.
be.
We'll have to find out.
We'll have to find out later. But
Next time.
the mud thing has been destroyed as Barkot, Ms. Raleigh go down. Swift is also blown the fuck up.
at
But
least it was a good trip.
yeah, it was a great trip. But the mud thing is destroyed. The combat is over, but I'm just putting Quarrick back on for cutscene purposes.
I should have more health, shouldn't I? You just didn't get me.
It was
No.
half damage.
No,
Oh, half damage. Okay.
Yeah, it did half damage to
Okay,
you.
gotcha.
Half damage successful.
Gotcha.
All right. So, the mud thing is destroyed. Quarrick, like, with half of his body missing, like the lower half of it gone, like mud, blood, all sorts of like fluids leaking out of him. A cracked, stony face lies there, wheezing, gasping for breath. Not bad. Don't take it out on Augustine. Nothing I did. Yeah. I did this because he was my friend. You lot are doing the same for yours. Yeah.
Yeah.
Megan nods and says, "'Tis the tragedy of war."
Here I thought I was gonna have had one. Smarts never were my strong suit, eh?
What of a good fight.
At least tell him that, if you're going after him. Yeah?
He gives a nod.
Well fought, all of you. You lot were the biggest pains in my ass since the coronation.
Happy to be of service. Rest well, Quarrick.
His breathing gets shallower and shallower before, like, color drains from his body, and the rest of him just, like, sloughs off mud, and his half-open, half-torn-apart corpse falls to the ground. Quarrick is dead.
I hate when our enemies are right.
Right. About what?
Doing it for our friends.
Tig moves over to attempt to stabilize Mizrali, I guess.
She is 100% stable. She's undead.
Oh, phew.
Well, yeah, but like, want to make sure.
Yeah, she's undead, also hardy triggered. And for the sake of story, I will have her, like, get back up with 1 hit point.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
that was a
remembered too.
big explosion. Are you guys okay?
I am
As
running
okay
over.
as one can be.
Megan's like motors are kind of like rattling a bit.
Miss Raleigh stabs at the body repeatedly with her greatsword.
Fair.
That's get it all out. Get it all out.
God damn it. Bastard even denied me from watching him die.
I mean, technically, you watched him die.
Yeah, and then I was covered in a wave of acid.
Well, either way, I hope this brings you some form of peace, Miss Raleigh.
She takes a ragged undead breath despite not needing to breathe. Give it a couple hours and then check on me, see if I have any peace.
Of course. Of course.
Can I try to fucking stabilize Barcat?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah! Alright, so you check on Barcat, trying to stabilize him after his big old acid and other assorted wounds. Barcat is alive.
Ah.
Yes.
Lizard's alive.
He
Oh,
lives.
this guy's totally dead though.
Yeah, Oswald got destroyed by the wave of acid. If the
Oh,
That's his
shoot!
own damn fault.
What a
If the
silly
doctors-
little man. He didn't even try to, like, get out of the way.
No.
Yeah, he was just
None of you told him to!
Oh, I'm sorry.
Where's bomb?
I didn't know
Did
he
he not
wasn't
have
capable of his
eyes?
own thought.
Yeah. He's a commoner. He's paralyzed with fear. His boss turned into a mud thing. Give him some slack. Give the dead man some slack.
Well,
Listen,
Nah.
he's
Megan's
dead.
gonna Megan's gonna walk up to him and then she's gonna, I guess, examine the body for like anything identifying, because she recalls that he has a daughter who's going to
Granddaughter.
college, a granddaughter that is that's going to college, and like, she's not gonna be happy.
Oh god,
No.
gonna have to add this to the list of people we need to break the news to.
Go
But
ahead and
she-
roll investigation.
All right, investigation. Investigation to see if this guy's a wallet.
Steal the money.
I'm not stealing the money.
Oh,
He was
money?
covered in a giant-ass wave of acid. You don't find anything identifiable about this poor man.
well, we know his name at least.
I rifle through the desk and papers.
And now Quarrick's pockets.
All right. So, go ahead and make an investigation check for me to rifle through the shit that's here, Nisip.
Oh boy.
So, as I recall, you were going to try and get Acherite arrows from Quarrick to go into the mine. However, a lot of them appear to be broken from battle damage and exploding. Alright. So...
Hmm.
Oh dear. You
Why?
find 2 Acherite arrows.
Yay! Two arrows.
Ooh, are there any? Do any of the broken ones look like they're not like beyond
Unsalvageable?
repair? Yeah. Do any of them look salvageable?
If you spent
Because-
time, if you spent time repairing them over the night, over camp, you could get a total of 10.
Okay. Which I mean, hey, Tig's good at that, so sure.
We got
Tig
time.
will scoop
We got
up
the time.
some of the broken pieces of arrows and slip them into their bag.
Alright.
That's a lot of broken arrows.
Meanwhile, rifling through, nothing immediately strikes you as obviously helpful, Nisip. But within the broken remains of the Enigma statue, there is like a small stone idol, like a cameo of some kind, which looks like a young woman carved in ivory and painted with soft red and gold hues, hanging from a golden necklace.
Strange. I will pick it up.
Alright.
Megan lets out a heavy sigh upon seeing that there was nothing left of poor Oswald, and she says, "This is why we must fight. To prevent tragedy like this, to prevent men like Oswald from turning to men like Quarrick out of desperation."
Yeah.
Her eyes dim. Her head turns down a little bit. Sometimes we cannot save everyone.
No, we can't.
It's frustrating me now how much we can't.
Megan walks over to the Knicks, pulls them in for a hug.
Oh. Yeah, they'll take it.
You say that,
like-
but consider how many people have we helped by ending him here and now? How many more people would he have drawn into deals like this? How many more people would he have hurt or killed or manipulated? Ultimately,
Megan nods
exactly.
Mm-hmm.
and says, "This is why we fight. to save all that we can. And for the ones who we cannot,
Yeah.
we must
really
make a
well said.
world that they would have wanted to see.
Really nice, Megan.
Mm-hmm.
Megan resolves to if they identify Oswald's granddaughter, she requests that a portion of the treasure that was found in the hideout be used to cover some of her school expenses.
Oh. Yeah, because she's only in her first couple of years, so that would really help.
Yes.
I think the funding was coming from the stash already, so it'll be good.
Absolutely.
Megan nods. No strings attached anymore. For those are the strings we have cut.
I will show the necklace just in case I found this over there. I have no idea if it was something personal to Oswald or to Quarrick or what, but it's worth keeping in mind.
Okay.
Can we see if we can identify it?
This seems like something that would take an identify spell or some very careful research to identify. I will just say right here now, there is no skill check that will let you know what this is supposed to represent.
Understandable.
Okay.
Take a look at it once we have the chance. It looks like we have quite a tidy pile of things that I need to take a look at, but
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I will do
yes.
so.
Of course.
Megan nods. Her engine sort of rumbling, rattling a little bit. She starts trudging back towards the entrance.
All right.
Yes, please.
Oh, I have a question.
Mhm.
Hey, did any of these bandits, did any of them look like they were wearing that fucking Masterwork scale mail, by the way? I want that shit back!
Oh yeah, the archer was.
I want
I
that
guess-
shit back!
We should loot the other bodies as well, yeah.
Yeah. Let's peel that off of the guy.
Mm-hmm. Because my 12 AC ass needs that.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe you should put that on next time.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and drag the Masterwork scale mail back to you.
Thank you, darling. You're wonderful.
Do the other
was
guys-
the true goal.
Time to start
It's the
looting
true goal of
bodies.
this. Get the armor back.
Any of the other guys have anything of note?
Well, Mage was in the abyss right now, so you're not getting him.
Oh well.
The
Anyway.
the archer has like longbow, shield, short sword, and some arrows. The tank has a great sword and plate armor.
A plate can be sold for a pretty penny.
Yeah, I can
Going
take
for
care of
it.
that.
Yeah. Keep in mind, it is damaged by battle, so it's not going to sell for like as much as buying or selling.
Oh, yeah.
was.
Still
That
gonna
can be my new project. Maybe. We'll
Yeah,
see.
maybe.
So
Yeah.
about that abyss, mage.
Yeah, you fly down to go see where the mage went. You fly down, you fly down, you fly down, you fly
Dang.
down. God damn, you've been at this
Down.
for several minutes, and you've seen no sign of the bottom.
All right. Never mind.
I mean, hey, like if you want to give the tank extra AC, if you fix that plate armor,
Hey, don't you already have
could-
plate armor, basically?
I have chainmail. Just check.
Oh.
Oh my... Even more opportunities for
Oh my god! So much
Tigers
AC!
boost,
on
Tigers
this.
AC again! Let's go. Yeah,
Alright, yeah, no.
like you
Grabbing
mentioned, that
armor.
Tig holds up the breastplate, looks up at Megan, looks at the breastplate, nods.
Megan
Oh,
nods
yeah.
back.
Y'all
Oh,
Come
yeah.
together.
just we
Like,
kind of
you
just
can
like yeah.
Look at
Yeah, Tig starts stowing the plate armor in their bag.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah.
There we
You
go.
can kind of hear the gears in Megan's like engine sort of rattling. You can tell she needs. You can tell she's thinking. I think I need more armor.
More armor.
AC.
More armor.
AC tank.
AC tank.
That
AC
being said,
tank.
if anybody wants hand-me-down chainmail armor when this is done,
I cannot wear such a thing.
oh yeah, you're a bird.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think any of us are proficient in heavy armor.
I
Unfortunately,
stuff is-
super appreciate the sentiment.
This stuff is probably heavier than your entire hollow-boned body.
Yep. Most likely.
unfortunate.
Okay, but as much as I love the ambiance down here, I want to die for the night. So
Uh-huh.
All
Well,
right.
let's
Not
get out
on
of
my
here.
watch.
Please just
So,
rest.
because you just defeated a major boss in a major dungeon, this is one of the only times where I will allow you to just skip straight to town, counting the days, no rolling for random encounters and stuff. If you wish to take that
Yay.
option.
Bless.
Can I
Yes, let's
pay
get
off
out
my
of here.
loan during the days?
No,
Please.
you're going to
Bless.
end the fast travel at Kagladar.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Jesus.
but before I do, a quick question. Did you want to have the let's talk about all this talk during travel or at Kagladar?
That is a
During
good
travel,
question.
probably.
During
During
travel, yeah.
travel.
Yeah.
All right.
Because Megan wants to talk to Nizip.
We should at least have one long rest before we do it, but yeah.
Yeah, you're traveling, so it counts as a long rest. So everyone, rest up and get your shit back.
Fantastic.
Tank fuck.
That was a very intense noise to summon Swift.
So I summon Swift.
All right. Well, give a long rest to Megan. Give a long rest to Ms. Raleigh. And
Oh, I see. Okay.
Dude, Caroline is probably
Wait.
so fucking stoked about
Yeah.
all this
Wait,
gold, dude.
Holy
shit.
shit! Says Carolina.
Wait.
What? What up?
So for those who lost their wisdom, is it back up now?
Your wisdom is back up. Yes.
Yes!
no more stupid juice. No more stupid juice.
I get to drink the smart juice now.
Yay!
Yay!
Okay. All right. Well, one of the days while we're resting, Megan's gonna walk up to Nizip, and she's going to sit down next to them, and she's going to say, "I am sorry."
or
She says she's sorry for getting upset about Nizip rifling through the coffin and summoning the sand thing, and specifically the sticky fingers remark. It was a very stressful time, but
I do appreciate it. That's just one of those things that I'm used to, but that doesn't mean I like it.
Megan nods. She says that she doesn't recall much, but she remembers a lot of. She remembers conflicts being mostly business, and having to stay serious, stay vigilant. So, to her admittedly somewhat limited processing power, these sorts of situations are very stressful. But as we are working together for this common goal, she says she will try to be a little bit more patient, but in return, we should all, I guess, treat each other with a little bit more kindness and patience, herself included. She could try to be kind and patient as well.
Can't disagree with that. Because it's one of those things that I know, especially outwardly, it can appear that I act before I think. But I do genuinely try and make sure that I'm acting in the best interests of those around me.
Megan nods. She says, her brain, her processor does not move as fast as others. But if Nizip, if you are thinking as much as you say you are, then as long as we're traveling together, and as long as we are companions in this journey, then she will trust that. You'll trust that going forward.
I appreciate it.
And she adds, if you are ever in danger again, I will not hesitate to come to your aid.
I can say the same to you. I don't want anyone here getting hurt. Well, more than they have to.
Megan nods. Puts out a hand to Nizip to shake on it.
The Zip will absolutely respond in kind.
Brings Nizip close, claps them on the back,
Hmm.
and then we'll go back to looking out. She says it's a calm day it's a calm night in the desert for once.
That it is.
She supposes that things have become a lot better for the people of Kakladar, thanks to our actions.
I hope so.
He lets out a mechanical snort. Feeling your hand just now, your fingers aren't sticky at all.
Thanks.
All right. Anyone else have anything they wish to do on the road before arriving back in Kakladar?
I can identify some things.
You sure can!
I sure can. I even have the identify spell.
Let's go!
So I could just
Let's go.
do that. I have, first off, I think Tyg is most curious about the statuette, the idol that got picked up first.
Yeah, sure. This appears to be a very specially carved idol, a cameo transformation, carved in the shape of someone that is purely loved. So, along with being very, very pretty looking and made with incredible care, it can be used for casting True Polymorph on yourself one time without the need of spell components, but you may only polymorph into a body that mirrors the person the idol is carved into the shape of.
Huh.
Does it break after use?
No. However, it is one use only, but it doesn't break after use.
Okay.
I guess it just becomes a really nice statue of a girl.
Mm-hmm.
Do we want me to keep a hold of that, or does someone else prefer to keep a hold of it?
Who wants to turn into a pretty lady?
Don't we all?
Ugh.
I do, that's for
Being
sure.
a soft skin, disgusting.
I
No,
am
thank
a
you.
pretty lady.
And the prettiest ladies.
So any other takers?
I mean, Megan doesn't need it.
Hold on to it, but if you want to sell it, let me know and I can do a little bit of Intag, like wiggles or claws.
Oh, for sure. I'm more thinking of it could be useful as a scapegoat, but
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Anybody
but like,
needs an alibi by turning into a pretty lady.
wait. But like, true polymorph is like, is that not forever? Question mark.
It can.
oh shit, you said true polymorph, didn't you? I didn't
Yes.
catch the true part.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think it's like
Oh,
if
That is
you're turned for 24
actually-
hours, then yes, it is permanent. Something like that.
oh,
Yeah.
you could be a pretty lady forever.
Wow.
Yeah.
1 hour.
Funny.
1 hour.
hour.
Oh fuck.
Oh.
It would be
Wow,
really
easiest
fun.
transition ever.
I was
Yeah,
about
no
to
kidding.
say we,
Hell
yeah.
we find the closest fucking translating, be like, hey girl.
Hey!
So
Hey, girl.
Hey, girl. You got
Yeah, it's like suddenly I'm like, yeah, can I just take this out of the game? Thank you.
yoink.
I wanted it for no, I'm kidding.
Although,
I'll go the long way.
But yeah, I'll hold on to it for now. Definitely might be more useful to sell than use, but we'll see.
Okay, sounds good. Another thing, dude, it's 2 days. I have like 6 spell slots. I can identify so much.
So much.
7 spell slots. I can identify so much shit. How about that scimitar?
That is a magical scimitar. That is a scimitar
Let's
plus
go.
1.
Ooh.
Hey, so do you want your kukri back?
Yes, please. I have a
Alright.
sheath that I made for the kukri specifically. I'll trade you.
Okay, I will take the scimitar. I will take the scimitar and give you back the kukri.
Excellent.
If I can just drag that
Send
into your inventory.
to
Oh,
Megan. If you like right click, you can send.
Oh, you can send. Okay. Give to character.
Alright, we'll take the head.
Tig, Kendo's Dane. And here you go.
Yes, thank you.
Let's go.
Let's see. Of stuff that I have, I don't know if Identify works on potions, but I've got a bunch of liquids.
Identify works on potions.
Oh yeah, we should figure out what those are.
Let me check the wording. Just one object if it is a magic item or some other magic imbued object. It doesn't say it doesn't work on potions.
Okay, yeah.
So I guess would you count potions as magical items? Like,
Seems magical as fuck to me.
Yeah, I have 6 bottles of various liquids that I don't know what they do, so.
oh boy.
Alright. So, let's go down the list. So, there is a blue potion. That is a potion of heroism.
Okay.
For an hour after drinking it, you gain temporary hit points that last for an hour, and you're under the effect of the Bless spell.
Gotcha.
There are 2
It'll
red
save-
potions. Superior potions of healing.
Okay, makes sense.
Ooh,
Alright.
tasty.
Tasty. The potion that has some shard of fingernail in it is a potion of Frost Giant Strength.
Oh.
Alright. So,
And then I also have this silvery blue liquid and dark green sludge.
you sure do. I'm going to have to go through... okay. So, the pale silvery blue liquid... this is not something I can just click on and identify, so I'll have to copy and paste it in.
Yep.
The silvery blue liquid is Potion of Permanent Etherealness. So the pale...
Oh.
Yeah, so if applied to a medium or small creature for 10 minutes, the creature and any equipment they have is moved onto the ethereal plane. This is permanent unless somehow reversed by bathing in the blood of a ghost.
Ghosts have blood?
Oh.
You can turn into the ghost.
You can become ghost!
The ghost is stealing!
Alright.
So
Danny
we just walk up to King Augustine while he's sleeping, slather him with this, and job's done.
Job's done.
That
Turn him
doesn't
into
kill him.
ghost.
He just turns him into an ethereal being.
I'm a
Yeah,
ghost!
He's on the ethereal plane. He can't do anything now.
Find a way.
He can haunt people.
That's just a minor nuisance at best. We can make an attraction out of it.
Alright.
Turn him into a sideshow.
So, Sharpening Sludge is the vial of sludge. Sharpens blades with 1 dunk. Or 1 application. So instantly will fix a weapon.
Oh.
Yeah, that'd
Very
be useful.
That's neat.
Cool.
so you won't need scrap to repair any weapons that roll natural ones.
How many uses does it have?
One.
One use, okay.
Got it.
I think that's all the unknown items I have on me, unless the sharpened arrowhead or the steel mirror happened to have been magic that we didn't notice.
Alright. You use identify on the sharpened arrowhead and the steel mirror. They are not magical.
Yeah.
Yeah, the mundane. I mean, hey, it's good to have a mirror. I will say that.
Yeah, in case any of you want to brush your teeth. I think it doesn't have to.
Well, there's brushing teeth, and then there is, Ty kind of like holds out the mirror a little bit, looking around corners, or starting fires, other such practical things.
Megan nods. Megan says that she needs a rearview mirror.
Alright.
But yeah, Trill's
Oh,
gonna
there
take
were, weren't there also boots and a cloak and
Yes.
stuff?
Yes, there were.
Oh yeah.
Alright.
Oh, yes.
So,
But first, Trill's gonna look at the sigil of the dwarves and just kind of like start whatever attunement process that is too. Just kinda fuck
absolutely.
with it.
Attuning is basically spending an hour or so during a short rest or a long one to just like sync up your magic with your innate magic or your innate sense of self with the magic of the item. You are now attuned to the sigil of the dwarves.
Yay!
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
The cloak, identify spell, is a cloak of elven kind.
Yeah, that tracks.
Yeah. When wearing the cloak with the hood up, perception checks made to see you have disadvantage, and you have advantage on stealth checks made to hide. As the cloak's color shifts to camouflage you, you need an action to pull up or down the hood.
Oh, that's so good. This plus.
Jesus.
Alright.
Does the bird want the cloak?
I already have the cloak.
Yeah.
Okay.
This plus pass without trace.
Oh my god!
Yeah, it's like
Disgusting!
Let's go.
that's what I'm salivating over here for. I'm like, a plus 20 with advantage to hide?
I know.
So, and then the boots.
What about those boots?
Yes. These are the boots of the Sandlands. While you wear them, you have, and attuned to them, you have resistance to fire damage, and ignore difficult terrain created by sand or rock. Can tolerate temperatures as high as 100 degrees Fahrenheit without any additional protection, and if you wear light clothes, it says heavy clothes because this is a variant of tundra boots, you may tolerate temperatures as high as 200 degrees Fahrenheit.
Woo! Oh my god.
Damn.
So guess he just got his Gerudo sandals. Let's go.
Gerudo sandals. Da-da-da-da,
Resistance to fire is no fucking joke.
No, that is so good. That is so
Yeah.
good. Attuning to those, let's go.
Yep.
Well, glad you all
Um,
got some cool stuff.
I did have a question. Does the masterwork have anything like? Does it provide any additional benefits to the scale mail?
Let me double check the masterwork.
Okay, yeah, thank you.
Also, while we're in town, can we convert our currency so we're not weighed down by our money?
Please.
Yes, you
Yeah,
can.
there's-
The bank will allow that.
Oh god.
Okay.
Oh, that cut my weight in half.
Lol.
Excellent. So, the Masterwork Scale Mail does not have any additional magical benefits. However, because it is Masterwork, it will sell for a pretty penny, if you so wish.
Yeah, I think I'll wear it for now.
Okay.
Cool.
Equip,
Looks
baby.
great on you, Tyg.
Thank you kindly. It's definitely a lot more comfortable than I expected for being so heavy. Damn.
All right.
Right.
So, identifying, I'm going to assume as most of the days traveling. So, with that done, it is 2 days later, you arrive at the gates of Kagladar. once more, the people in guard uniform who called you for a toll are there. They hold out a hand. Right, toll this time is. They look at Miss Raleigh. Oh my God!
Sorry.
Finish.
Oh, I'm sorry. Were you saying something?
Yeah, Ms. Raleigh just scoots right on over to them. We're having, congratulations, you are the 100th visitor. Please go on through and don't hurt me.
Sounds right.
It's like they've never seen a woman before.
I know, right?
Amazing what a pretty figure can do for you.
Megan snorts, lets out his steam, and then walks right in.
Incredible.
All right. By the way, does anybody want my longsword? I have the scimitar now, so. But
I don't think
Pass.
no.
I'm sure I could just about manage swinging around a longsword. If not, give it a swift.
Your noodle arms?
Oh, I have some uses for a longsword, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I'm good. I have my ethereal weapons and 4 regular weapons. I'm good.
You know we sell it.
Okay.
I have Meal's
Yeah, we could sell it.
scimitar.
Yeah, we could probably sell
It's
it.
not magic though.
I don't think I forged it. So.
All right. Well, speaking of selling, I'm on my way to the bank if anyone wants to come with me.
Bank.
I just converted.
Uh,
I just converted my
good.
currency.
Okay.
luckily, I co-signed on a loan, so I am not the only person on the hook for it.
Great. All right. Well, Helena has to come with me because Helena's carrying my money.
Mhm. All right. I will just say that if you have the money and you're in the city with the bank, it's very easy to get the loan paid off. You just deposit it. Thank you. They get paperwork signed. You're free to go.
So, I just want to describe how Nyx does this. So Nyx gets like a pouch of 100 gold, and then just gives Helena a knowing look, and they both pour 2,000 silver pieces onto the table.
I have people to pay in nickels.
Mhm.
Because Nyx doesn't know. Nyx has never handled this amount of money.
All right, well, in that case, you're staying there for a while. Please wait while we count all of this.
Okay.
But before you go do that, when I see that you're gonna do that, can I make a suggestion to you, Nyx?
Well, did you come with me?
I had to go to the bank to convert my currency.
Okay.
Mhm.
Here, I have a
Well,
suggestion.
I mean, they're already midway through it. So.
Yep.
Oh, I was gonna say you should have had them converted all to copper pieces first.
Oh my god.
Now, let's
Oh,
spend
that's
some
evil.
time carefully counting to make sure it's all there.
Oh, but we both double triple
Two,
counted it on the way. Okay, fine.
3.
Well, if you're gonna do that, I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Okay. It takes 2 hours for the bank to count all your copper
They have to
pieces.
start again at one point.
Well, in that case, it takes 3.
Oh, I miscounted. 1.
1, 2. There we go. It looks like it is all in order. He leans forward to shake your hand.
Thank you. Appreciate
Grabs your hand, leans in to whisper, "You do that shit again, I'll fucking kill you."
Let's go, Helena.
All right. So you deposit, get some currency converted so that massive amounts of coin aren't weighing you down, and head over to the inn. Like as promised, Zerid and Dario are waiting there. There are a couple of people that they're just hanging out and chilling with. Dario is getting some pets from a kind of like raggedy, shaggy-haired looking, tan-skinned young woman with a set of pipes on a string wrapped around her waist and a very sleepy look in her eyes, despite it being like 5:30 in the afternoon. But she is petting the hell out of Dario.
Yay!
Yay!
Petting Dario is therapy.
Oh yeah.
So true. Even though Dario's not on screen.
Yep.
Dario's there in our hearts.
You are petting the
Fingers are-
desert!
The fingers are back, and the first thing we do is all pet.
Mhm.
That's what they're for.
Alright.
I think Tig would like to sort of discreetly approach Ms. Raleigh.
Yeah.
So, I don't really know how your situation works, but... And they hold the idol. This will let you true polymorph into, well, this form. I don't know if that's something you would be interested in, but if it is, then it's yours.
She tilts her head, looks to be like considering it for a bit. Pushes the idol back over to you.
Yeah.
Rather be honest with myself than look like whoever the hell that is. Especially if it's in any way related to that bastard who was serving Quarrick.
True.
Fair.
Hey, I kind of figured that would be your answer, but I wanted to offer just to be sure.
Fair. She takes a seat, leans over in it. So, what's the situation? You pick your friends back up, and I go on my way since Dog doesn't like me, clearly.
I mean, that seems to be the case. I know we have been trying to maybe find Princess Song and talk to her about the situation, so if you have any idea about that now that Quarrick is, And speaking of, how are you doing about that?
From all I understand about, my condition, I should be out of here right now that he's dead, but I'm still here. I don't really know how I feel about that. But if I am still here, that means I can still move, and I can still try to find her. Say goodbye, at the very least, if my time is limited.
Yeah. Is that what you're going to do next, you think?
Probably, yeah. I have no idea what the hell you people are gonna do, but probably slower than whatever I can do, let's be honest. You people need to sleep, for one.
I know. Truly, one of the ultimate weaknesses.
Disgusting.
Awful. I would ask if you would mind if we accompanied you to find her. But it seems like you have personal ties to catch up on. But if you do find her, would you let us know? It would be good to talk to her, considering what we're trying to do.
I'm pretty darn good at finding people. Anything comes up. If you hear the screaming, it's probably me.
Thank you, Ms. Raleigh.
You bet. Alright. And so, unless there are any objections, Ms. Raleigh is heading out of the party.
Bye, Miss Raleigh.
Hi, Ms. Raleigh. Thank you for everything.
Goodbye.
Take care, Miss Raleigh.
Right.
Try not to die.
Always the plan.
Mhm.
No promises.
Stopping it is a full-time job, apparently.
Megan flicks Zidane and says, "We will
Ow.
not die." Megan hears Zidane go out. Megan hears Zidane go out. Remembers that her hand is made of solid metal, and then kind of like
The thing is, like, it's more. Surprisingly, it's more like. Yeah, it's solid metal, but it's kind of more like, like a fruit landing on your head. Kind of thing. It's like, that's probably gonna bruise, but no bad damage, just, ow!
Listen, I established that she has slow processing power. She thinks that Zidane was legitimately hurt. And she's kind of like, fussing over Zidane's head.
I'm okay.
Okay, Megan nods and then returns to her normal attentive position.
All right. As Raleigh is gone, Zerid notices you, waves and heads over. Oh, hi. Kagladar was nice. I had time to explore it now that, I wasn't busy, fighting crime or curing a plague or anything.
Megan nods, and she asks, was Dario a good boy too?
I mean, Dario was always a good boy. He found a lot of friends over here, and then he kind of dragged me into that friend circle. A couple of, other wandering would-be adventurers and the like, that sort of thing.
Should we talk to these people? What do you guys think?
Yeah, in the table that Zerid and Dario are hanging out at are 3 other people. There is the very sleepy-looking woman with the pipes at her side. There is, let me just go ahead and double-check her appearance. A tiefling woman with pale skin, a couple of tattoos, very long ears, and a incredibly cheery smile on. And a goblin with a stained red leather cap on, smelling vaguely of sulfur and with some vague, smoke-like burns coming off his body.
Megan approaches this motley crew and says, and asks, the dog was a good boy, yes?
All animals are good animals, says the pipe woman with a yawn. Oh, he was an excellent listener, says the tiefling. He understood so much, he even barked a little bit when I was telling him about the new god.
Megan, a paladin, tilts her head, says, new god, asks, new god?
Oh, you haven't heard, she says, perking up. The goblin's like, no. Well, says the tiefling woman, sliding in a chair that does not have wheels in it. So... the new god is a great and benevolent woman who watches over us all. It is from her that all true power shines through, not just Sedaria, but the world in total. She is the new god, of course, because while the old gods of Sedaria are still there, the new god is the one that can truly bring this world to its salvation.
Huh.
Yeah, does this new god have, a name?
Oh, not yet!
How new are we talking? Weeks?
Well, I'm spreading the word of her right now, but once I spread the word all across an area, then definitely she will get a name and her power in.
And how did you come across this new god?
She spoke to me in a dream.
In a dream?
Yes, she said, I decree you gain your true tiefling name. I decree you fealty, and I bid you walk across the wilds of Sedaria, go to every town and settlement there, and spread the word of the new god.
And, not to be, crass or anything, but, did you get anything in return for that?
I get to be the head of her mighty church.
I see. Well, good luck with that. Best wishes.
You could absolutely help me, by the way. If you wish to help me spread the word of the great new god throughout Sedaria, I can pay you.
What are the tenets, I need a little more. What are the tenets of your new god? What is the portfolio? What exactly are we talking here?
Well, the new god covers...
The
new god is every portfolio that a god can do. She watches over and protects everything. She can give every blessing, so you're not just limited to, say, an old god of winter or an old god of death or anything like that. She can give every blessing as long as you have faith and believe in her.
See, well, I really
see.
like money. I'm not sure I like snake oil.
How dare you? I am shocked and offended.
Listen,
I mean,
my
understandable.
friends
You're
love
allowed.
religious type.
Well, know that the new god loves you regardless, unbeliever.
I believe that. That much I believe.
Right.
well, thanks for your generous offer, Fealty. Personally, I think I'm going to have to pass, but, stay safe, I guess.
Well, of course, the new god offers her protection unto me. I shall walk through these lands unharmed and unbothered, spreading the good word.
You go, girl.
Megan
Go get
leans
that
in
bread.
towards Megan leans in towards Tig and whispers she's totally gonna die.
Absolutely.
The gods protect children and fools, alright?
Right?
Even
As
new
long as
ones,
she's
I'm sure.
enjoying her life.
Megan sighs and then Megan sighs and then also remarks, I guess that's part of our jobs too.
So I'll skip telling you what Fealty has to offer as a companion, since you all pretty much rejected her immediately.
Okay.
Yeah, nar.
A little bit.
Basic summary, healing.
Okay.
Makes sense.
We have the bird, so
You have the bird.
yes.
And the bird is
We
the
have the
word.
bird, the bard, and the bot.
Yes.
Don't get too
I was-
comfortable.
We were talking about the second bird.
Bird times
You have two
two.
birds.
Two birds, a bard, and a bot.
Two!
I mean, both are capable of healing, so
Yeah. Yep. We have two birds, but we got rid of the stone.
True.
One stone.
yeah.
Say, Barcat, how are you doing, by the way? You took some nasty hits.
You should see the other guy.
I did.
We did.
Thoroughly.
Sucks to be him.
Truly. But I wanted to check because it got a little hairy there. Are you still fine traveling with us?
You give me more things to hunt and kill, I'll do whatever.
Excellent. Just wanted to be
Alright.
sure then.
More
Listen, my
hunting.
man had like a near-death experience. I gotta make
Yeah.
sure he's still cool with being around.
That's
Yeah.
fair. That's fair.
Listen,
Yeah.
that's just how the hunt goes.
So true, bestie.
Yeah, that tracks.
Yeah.
Barcut,
What?
you're a great shot. One of the best I've seen in a while.
I know.
Oh, yeah,
This
that
hunter will
thing
always
with
have
the
it-
fucking Acheroid bolts was wild. Oh, speaking of shit, I'm going to go work on those. If you need me, knock, I guess.
All right.
Megan asks about the plate armor as well.
That will be after the arrows. I do have the plate. I'll work on it. How about tomorrow night? We can stick in town so you don't have to be on watch while we do this. Does that sound good?
Megan nods. As long as there's nobody we have to kill between between now and then.
Megan, your shield is like twice the size that I am. You do pretty well for yourself even without plate, all things considered.
Yeah.
Megan nods, but she also says that she went down in the last move. So we don't want to take any chances.
Well, yes, true. But you came back up and with a vengeance, might I add. Mildly terrifying.
Megan nods, and then she says, "Well, if they're getting, if our foes are getting stronger, then we can't afford to take any chances."
All right.
Very true.
So, Tyke, you head upstairs. Fealty and the other two adventurers give you a wave goodbye as you leave.
Goodbye. Have a great time.
Okay, I love you. Bye-bye.
Thanks.
Oh,
Megan
Bye-bye.
very stiltedly kneels down next to Dario, starts petting him, and says, "Who is a good boy? You are. Yes, you are. Who is a good boy? Yes, you are. Yes, you are."
All right. Did you want to talk to the other adventurers, or are you just heading down to rest?
I'm done with socializing.
I want to know more about the one that said all animals are good animals.
Yeah, I'm curious, but admittedly, I'm curious. But if y'all want to rest, I'm fine resting. Also, yeah.
If you want to do it, that's fine.
You head up to the woman who yawns again. Is like, "Oh, hi. Sorry, I didn't get enough sleep last night. Roderick and his buddies keeping me awake."
Oh. No worries. I think we're all a little exhausted here. But, yeah.
I can imagine. She holds out a hand. Noversko. Aki Noversko.
I hold out my hand. Trill.
Alright. I don't know why Zarid said it, but I guess he knows how to spell.
Thanks, Zarid.
You're welcome.
You're so helpful. Ooh, pretty.
Mm-hmm. So, what brings you to Kagladar? I'm assuming it is to spend a shit ton of money?
Oh man, what hasn't brought us to Kagladar at this point? You know, exchanging money, loans,
Megan pipes up.
crimes.
Oh, okay. She says, nodding, biting her lip a little bit. Crime is good, yes.
Well, more in the ways of stopping said crime. We're not.
Yes.
Well, we try to do as little crime ourselves.
that is what I meant. Yes.
Perfect. Excellent. Sorry. Still very tired.
Welcome to the club, she says, almost nodding off on the table. Then you hear like a squeak in her pocket. I'm awake. I'm awake.
Oh. You have a little friend?
Oh, yes, Roderick, say hello, she says, and a rat crawls out of her pocket, like scurries up onto her shoulder, leans upward and squeaks at you.
Baby.
Oh my god, she has a little rat.
A little bit. Sorry, this is out of character, like, cooing over. Well, I don't know. It's probably also in character, just cooing over the baby. Roderick. So precious.
Megan leans over and says to Trill, "Good thing you're not a hawk."
Oh.
Megan hears the silence and says, "I'm sorry."
Just the cricket noise.
I'm sorry, that was probably insensitive.
Well, hold on, let me look something up. Well, not a hawk. Technically, Trill's bird classifies more as a falcon.
Okay.
Fair.
But still, no, I wouldn't even dare to even try going after something as cute as this.
That's good.
Well,
Otherwise, I'd probably have to get you.
And I wouldn't blame you for it. What brings you to Kagladar?
Oh, I was hitching a ride with a merchant caravan. They needed some protection and a little bit of entertainment. I can I could do both at the same time. It was all good.
Oh, entertainment. Do you play instruments or
Yeah.
tell stories?
She points down to the pipes at her waist. Yeah, I play the pipes.
Ooh. Dang it. Tag already went to bed.
Oh, dang it. Tig went to bed. I would
Could have a whole musical crew.
I would give a demonstration, but I have been asked not to do it inside.
No worries. I wouldn't ask an exhausted person such as yourself to perform anyway. It seems like it's mostly time to rest.
Mostly. The goblin yells, "It is 6 p.m.!" Yeah, and?
Yeah. So bedtime is what I'm hearing?
What happened? Just because I guess I'm the only one full of caffeine here, says the goblin.
Well, yeah, the machine can't drink, and
All right. For overview purposes, should you be interested in recruiting Aki Noversku more, she is classified as a bard type, which means she can get information about a city or place of civilization easily. And she also uses the pipes of the sewers to control rats.
Pied
oh
Piper.
my god, she's the Pied Piper!
I love that for her.
Rats.
She's also going straight to bed, so if you wanted to talk to her, that will have to wait until the morning.
That's fine.
That's fine.
All right.
Let her rest. Let the baby rest.
Let her rest.
Let
with her
Dario
rats,
rest.
with her rats friend.
Yeah, it is rest time. And by rest time, it looks like it's going to be the dawn of a new day as everyone takes a rest in Kagladar.
Yay!
Sleepy time.
Sleepy time.
I figured it would be like a Ratatouille type situation if there was only one rat, but there's multiple rats, so...
There are many rats. They're just not allowed inside. Roderick is fine. He's a
can
good
imagine.
boy.
Yes, Roderick is a
He's
good
very
boy.
polite.
I mean, Remy was also a good boy, but he also got Gusteau shut down.
Yep.
Rip.
Rip.
That being said, that was also the rest of his family, so...
Mm-hmm. All right.
Alright.
Uh,
Alright, team, what now?
the team gathers up. Okay, so, says Carolina, we got a shitload of money, and we just got one of the sigil thingies. Couple of plans I can think of. One, other major city in here is Peace Promise. That's a shot north, or we could like do a little detour through the Wildlands to get there, because I've been wanting to check out a little bit of that visitor center, get things compared to maps there. That's an option. Well, that's technically two options, but whatever. We could go for the last tower, get all of those synced up, see if anything cool happens. Plus, getting the last tower synced up will allow me to triangulate all these other maps I've been having that I've been really looking forward to decoding.
Ooh.
Or,
Okay.
Zidane, you had something that was happening at the full moon, right?
Yeah.
The next full moon is going to be in 3 days. So,
Oh, that's time sensitive.
if we wanted to get there, we would have to haul ass to get there, or we could wait for the full moon after.
It's important, so I think hauling ass wouldn't be the worst thing. And besides, it would be a change in climate. That's for certain.
True.
Because whatever way we go, I am sick of this fucking desert.
That's a
You and me
shame, because
both.
didn't you mention there were ruins to the northwest that you had a lead on some treasure as well. And then there's that.
Yeah, at one point, but then I was spending all day waiting outside some fuck-ass ruins, and I
Yeah.
realized waiting there is boring as hell!
Trust me, Carolina, you wouldn't want to be inside.
Yeah, I know, you guys
Yeah.
look like shit!
Thanks.
No, it doesn't mean she wasn't still bored. Okay, we'll avoid that.
For now, at least.
My vote is let's haul ass. Let's see if
Yeah.
we can't get to
Now
the-
that we're rested.
yeah,
Yeah.
let's see if we
I
can't get to
also
the
vote
full
moon.
moon.
Alright. Straight up hauling ass, doing nothing in the city, just confirm?
Yep.
Alrighty.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sorry, did someone want to do something in the city, or?
I wanted to sell some things, but if everyone wants to haul ass, I can wait.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine!
Oh, also the 10 Acrite arrows to Zidane, by the way.
Cool.
Hell yeah.
Since that's what
No.
I was working on last night.
We will throw them with
Yeah.
our hands.
The only one that like, should be any sort of the only one who find any sort of good use of that would be freaking Megan with her strength.
She already has a harpoon.
Shorty has a
Yeah,
harpoon.
I have-
She already
I
has
have harpoon.
harpoons.
Alright.
Okay, what are you unloading?
Well, let's sell the longsword since nobody else wants it, and I just received this brand spanking new scimitar.
Let's go.
I have a spell slot.
I see.
Oh,
Ominous.
In case you've forgotten. The store
yes.
value.
Oh.
oh,
Oh,
yes.
one of the only campaigns that it's actually useful in.
God. All right. Well. Oh yeah, we can unload the rocks too, can't we?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's sell the rocks and the sword.
Alright.
I got a new one.
Rocks go for their market value, so that is going to be 50 gold each for them rocks.
All right.
Cool.
Alright.
I'm attached to my
sure.
rose quartz. I'll keep it for now.
No,
Okay.
yeah, I'll keep the Jasper.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep my onyx for now as well, I think.
Are we all just gonna keep it then?
Hey, listen. I need to unload my crap. Mine's just a quartz, so
Yeah,
I'm
sure.
selling the rock.
Okay, so by default, a longsword will sell for 7 gold. Assuming, of course, distort value doesn't take effect.
Well, we shall see.
Yeah, so that is an investigation check. I'm just
My
gonna...
DC is
Not gonna be
15.
lower than
Yeah.
11. Alright. Looks to be in pretty good condition. 10 gold for it.
All right. 10 gold it is.
I suppose that's
Okay.
fair.
yeah. I realize I'm still holding like my old like leather armor. I don't know if that's something that anyone would actually take for selling, but I see that it has like a value on it.
It does have a value. People will buy it off you. People can buy shit off of you for whatever.
Oh yeah, in that case I'll fucking sell my leather armor as well, since I've moved on to scale.
Alright. So, leather armor, as I go look up its going price. Leather armor sells for 5 gold.
Yeah, fine by me.
Yeah, that's fine. I will happily sell it for 5 gold.
Alright.
Delete.
So, okay, so we just delete. Okay, no need to drag anything.
Oh,
5 gold.
I don't want to fuck around with any shop windows right now.
All right. Goodbye, sword. Hello. Goodbye, sword and rock. Hello, 60 gold.
Woohoo!
Woohoo!
Oh, by the way, Trill, hold on. I've been keeping a claw on these for you. And Ty will
Ooh,
send
yes.
Trill the susser tree seeds that we picked up, since
Okay.
Thank you.
you're the
There's-
plant man. You're the plant man.
Oh,
Yeah.
there's 2 quartzes. That's 100
I
gold.
tuck them
so
away
that's
in,
110.
in a little seed pouch.
Alrighty.
Goodbye, quartz. Is plural. Alright. Let's consolidate.
All right, I'm happy to go personally.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Let me just do one more roll real quick. Okay. So despite all that rolling, your journey continues without much incident. As you
Cool.
head out of Kagladar, hauling ass towards the tower to transport all the way up towards the Fey realms, until night settles down. You find a small little grove of cacti to settle down in and make camp as dusk falls.
All right. Well, let's do our usual watches.
It's
Watches.
plate time.
It is plate time.
Late time.
Yeah,
It's
so
plate time.
Tig is gonna work using the salvage plate armor to see if they can't help bolster Megan's natural armoring.
All right.
Right.
Looks like it needs some pieces of scrap.
Okay.
1 with a check and 2 without a check should be able to fix it.
Okay. I do not believe I have any scrap on me at the moment. I should have thought of that before we left. I'm sorry.
I've got scrap.
Give.
You can,
Give
you
scrap.
can have scrap.
Thank you.
Right. Tie.
I've never seen somebody more happy to receive garbage.
This is for you, by the way.
No. This is me, the player, making a joke.
What is the check then?
Straight up intelligence.
Straight up intelligence. All right, claws crossed.
All right, come on.
That would be 13.
13. Just hits.
All right.
Rad.
All right.
Excellent.
So, it takes some time, but with some clanging, a couple of soldering and attaching what's left of the scrap to holes in the plate armor, you manage to get it back into workable conditions.
Beautiful.
Excellent.
All right.
Okay, now to get this fitted and situated. Don't mind me. Might tickle a little bit, just like last time I worked on you, but
Megan nods.
I'm a professional.
Megan nods and sits patiently. This
Yeah,
will,
Tig will take the time to use the salvage plate armor to adjust Megan's armor plating.
All right, and
All
that'll
right.
be I guess that'll be the flavored version of integrated protection.
Yep. Do-do-do-do-do, tra-la-la.
Jesus Christ, what is your AC gonna fucking be? Is it gonna be 24?
think
Yeah, I
it's gonna
believe
be
so.
24.
Oh,
Disgusting!
that's disgusting.
AC tank. AC tank.
Listen, if you need anybody in the front lines, you know who to call. Flying.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Well, we're gonna take that hour to just sit here, integrate that armor. I guess I'll watch out. I guess I'll look out and do a little lookout while Tig's working. So let's see. That's perception, correct?
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna have to watch it a while because we're rolling 9s today, huh?
We're rolling a lot of 9s. All right. So, you don't notice anything particularly out of the ordinary during your watch.
All right, just sand, sand, and more sand. All right.
Okay. Second watch.
Does Nizza want to take second watch? I'll take third. Do you want to switch it around a little bit?
Yeah.
How dare you?
Oh my god.
Scandalous.
I do dare. 'Tis reason for my dare.
Okay, 19. You take a quick look around. You can see like coyotes off in the distance. They don't appear to be interested in your camp at all. They're just like walking around during the dusk hours, yipping to each other, playing, having a good time.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
All right. And last watch.
Very nice.
Man, the little kid is very much keeping his eyes peeled.
Those baby eyes are putting in work.
Ooh, this is music.
After, and then I'm gonna ask that I have an interaction with Nyx tonight.
Okay. After you do that, there is something that's going to happen.
Oh shoot.
Oh,
Let's fucking go.
Should we wait one more night, or?
Whatever's easiest.
You don't know something. You don't know something's gonna happen. Have the interaction.
Yeah.
Howard.
Wake Nick.
But consider I build it up just a little bit, just for one more day.
Consider. Send it.
Consider
Ball.
send it. That's true.
Do it to this
Ball.
very cool intense
Alright.
backst music.
The tense music though will. Oh well.
No, go.
Yeah. Okay. Fine.
All right.
Nyx, you feel Zidane kind of shaking you awake a bit. Just Nyx. Nyx.
What? What's wrong?
Let me price the right thing, Salmon.
Dies and collapses on the spot immediately.
Oh no, you okay?
Nix,
No, just-
goodbye.
So dumb.
Anyways,
I've been thinking with what's coming the next couple days.
What do you mean? You mean about the full moon?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought you were excited about it. Are you not?
Oh, I am, but something's been on my mind these past couple weeks.
Well, you can tell me if you're comfortable with it.
I'm worried.
Or is it the anticipation? Is it stressing you out?
Whether my friend recognizes me because it's been a while, you guys of how things might turn out. It's just been a lot.
I see. Oh, I didn't realize. Yeah, I can understand being worried about that.
Nyx,
Mm-hmm.
you guys like me, right?
Well, I certainly like you. I'm sure everyone else does too. In fact, I'm 100% sure.
Did you guys like me no matter what?
Of course. This... I can tell this is leading to something, though.
Nyx, I haven't been honest.
Why? What?
I don't know who I am.
Just tilts the head a bit. Okay. Well... As in... Are you missing memories or something?
Mm-mm. No, no. He takes out the piece of paper with his name written on it.
Mhm.
And then kind of uncrumples it. I don't know if this is my name.
It's the only thing you have that suggests it, right? God, Okay. Do you feel, like... displaced, if that makes sense?
I don't know. I didn't think about it before. This is the only thing related to a name I've had for years. But I don't know if I ever did have a name.
Do you like the name Zidane?
Think it still feels wrong.
Well, I like you no matter what your name is, what you are. As long as I can always see and recognize you. I don't really care. It's you. Look, I can see this is bothering you a lot. I understand in many ways, but this is about you now. So I'll tell you what. Here, takes the staff, passes it to Zidane. Here, take this.
Eh?
Take it and just shake it.
He kind of shakes it a little bit.
The charms start jingling. And Nyx points to each one. Just see, so that one wards off bad luck. And it's clanking next to that one, which helps to clear your mind. If I'm nervous, I always shake it. It just helps to relax. And even with all that, Mom says it's best to take a deep breath when you're feeling this stuff. Because...
A deep breath he takes.
There you go. You see, we can't really change what's happened in the past, but... We don't know what's happening in the future, but... At the minute, we're in the present, and in the present, she says that... You just have to take a deep breath. And... In the present... They still see you. And if you still want to go by Zidane, That's okay.
Oh. I'll think about it.
Well, just know whatever happens, I know I'll still be able to recognize you.
Still a friend?
Was that ever in doubt? Gives you a hug.
He hugs back.
Sorry for waking you.
Oh, no, you need to talk. You wake me whenever you want, okay?
Okay. Thanks again.
Of course.
But
Do you want me to still sit with you?
Maybe not tonight. Maybe tomorrow.
Sure. Well, I'll be over here if you need anything else. Just ask.
Thanks.
Scoots away.
All right. You scoot away. Zidane, you continue last watch as the dark hours of the night continue. You hear a noise.
Huh?
Clang! Clang! Clang!
I look over to the direction of the clanging.
You look around, you see, like, long black expanse, like void, basically. What was desert there before is now nothing, and from it you hear clang and sparks burst from out of the darkness.
Oh no.
And then you hear a voice talking directly to you. You're not the old master.
Huh?
But I can tell. There's some skill with you, regardless. Maybe this won't be a waste after all.
Well, the old master?
No. I assume he is dead.
Who do you speak of?
You picked us up. You chose to wield us. I was wielded by another before, but now I'm in your hands instead.
Quarrick?
If that is what you call him, yes. And what are you called?
I go by... They call me Zidane.
Well then, I shall call you as I see fit, and you shall wield us as you see fit. We shall be taking notes. Do not worry. Though we judge, it is only to make you better. Clang! Clang! You snap back. The desert is once more before you as the sun is rising. And with that, we are going to take our break. We'll see.
Nice win.
Yay!
We'll see you all in a few minutes. Yay! Woohoo! Hello and welcome back to Legend of the Wildlands. When last we left off, fun times happened, and the sound effect, it turns out, that was meant to play was broken, hence my saying clang, clang, clang. The actual clanging of Zidane's little scene is meant to sound something like this.
Ah.
That's a clang.
Yep. It's meant to sound something like this, but it wasn't playing on the end of this group.
Rip.
Yeah, it didn't play for me. That's weird.
Yeah, it didn't play for the OBS viewer either, so...
Let me refresh.
I don't think it played for any of us, so.
All right.
I heard a clang.
I was like, people reacted, so I assumed it played.
Yeah, no, it did play.
Oh, playing just then, yeah.
Yeah,
Not
well,
before.
something's playing. It's just broken for whatever reason.
I'll clang your mum.
Oh.
That's what she said.
Wood.
Rude. The
Oh,
rudest.
woo.
Yeah, well, it's forever playing the wrong clang is the thing. So, uh-oh.
Oh, lovely.
Alright. So I am just going to find the clang and put it in call real quick.
Thank you. I'm very curious at what this clang sounds like
Ding.
now.
Oh, that is much different. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's very different.
Oh, yeah.
I dig that a lot, though.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, it's sick.
There we go. And now that that clanging is done, dawn has arrived!
Yay! Let's
Yow.
deal with the fallout of the child being scared by arrows.
Child, are you okay?
Child is fine. Child is just confused.
Megan walks up to Zade and says, "You appear to be in distress."
A lot's happened in the past few hours. Let's continue going. Don't want to miss it.
What the fuck?
Megan nods. All right, well, I guess we're not unpacking that in the morning. Let's go.
Alright.
Doopy-doo.
Doopy-doopy-doo. Alright. You continue along your journey northward through the desert. A couple more members of desert wildlife pass by you. A couple of rattlesnakes slithering along. You make sure to give them a wide berth, because, you know, rattlesnakes, they'll mess you up.
Yep.
But by the afternoon, you manage to get to the tower.
Good.
Climb up to the top of it. And
Whee!
using its connected powers, whoosh on over to the Fey Tower.
Yay.
You climb down. The red dragon that is resident of said tower groggily looks up as you approach. Oh, it's you people again, he says with a sigh.
It is! Hello!
Yes, Your Grace, thank you.
Well, look, as long as you get out of here before it gets actually dark, I would hate to miss out on my actual sleep. The schedule's been so off recently.
No, I don't blame
Megan
you.
nods.
What, have more people been coming through here?
A couple more people have tried to climb the tower for fortune and glory. They're over there. You can... Well... do you have Speak with Dead? I was about to say you could ask them.
Wow.
Oh.
Ooh.
Can't say that I do.
Pardon Your Grace. Them being dead, would you call that a skill issue by any chance?
I would call that, I don't know what that new parlance means. Let me say that, they failed the intelligence check of whether or not it was wise to attack a dragon.
There's a noticeable, like, a lean back as Ty kind of, like, blinks, and just... People are really fucking stupid these days, huh?
You have no idea.
Thank you, Your Grace. Rest well.
Alright. Dragon goes back to sleep and you climb on down the tower. At long last, the weather isn't scorching, hot, miserable. You're into, like, colder forest environments now.
I roll on the
Alright.
floor.
It's just like,
Oh gosh.
That's nice.
All right.
Miss this.
Oh, God. It's like... Oh, comparatively, it's like fucking frigid. Oh. This is gonna take me a
Megan,
moment to get used to this.
Megan tilts her head. You feel weather?
yes.
Why wouldn't I feel weather? I'm a living being, after all.
All right.
Alright.
Not saying that you're not
Listen,
living,
just
Megan, but
because
we have
I'm-
flesh.
just because I'm more like exothermic doesn't mean that I don't encounter weather differences. Like, yeah, the heat kind of sucked hardcore, but I mean, maybe it wasn't as bad because I'm not a soft skin like some of the others are. But
It's
either or,
Acclimated a bit more.
adjustment.
yeah, it's a big adjustment. It's the difference of like 40 degrees right now.
Yeah,
Megan tilts her head the other
I need
way.
like another layer of feathers to grow in. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah. Megan tilts her head the other way. What's this relief like?
Oh, it's take it this way. So you've carried a heavy load before, and then you've taken it off and put it on the cart, right?
Megan
It's
nods.
that. It's that moment of taking something heavy you are carrying and putting it down finally and being more comfortable.
Megan nods. She says, "It's a good feeling."
True that.
Okay. Speaking of the cart, now that we're using that instead of the sand glider, come on out, Torque.
All right. You summon Torque to pull the cart. The mechanical horse appears with like jittering mechanical.
Megan gently pets Torque's metallic mane.
Torque like snaps his head over to the side, tries to like jerkily lean into the pet. There's some movement issues, but it's clear he's appreciating it.
Yes. Okay.
All right.
Nice.
You descend down to the base of the tower as night falls. Once more, the blooms of the northern Fey forest like erupt into their rainbow of glowing blue, purple, and green colors as darkness descends, and it's time to make camp.
May
Alright.
So
I?
beautiful.
May Nyx mention something before we all rest?
Sure.
So, as everyone's getting comfortable, Nyx suddenly perks up saying, there's been something that's on my mind since we left, the desert.
Yeah?
It's what
Spit it out.
it's what Quarrick said in his last words. You've been a pain in my ass since the coronation. Was he talking to us?
No, he said we're the biggest pain in his ass since
Yeah.
the coronation.
Yeah.
Gee. We're the worst?
Well, I mean, we are the
Well,
ones
I
that killed
mean-
him.
well, yeah, that, but...
And consider we are both persistent, for one, and, at this point, we've traveled around the majority of Sideria. Like, if you stop to consider it, there aren't really pockets of resistance or anything like that, not openly, right? Nobody's really challenging the rule of King Augustine, not the way we are. Makes sense.
Yeah. Well, me and my mom left before we could challenge it. Probably for the best.
Oh wait, you think your mom would challenge it?
She can get quite feisty with people who, aren't very nice.
Your mother as a usurper to the crown is a very powerful and also hilarious mental image. Like, I don't doubt it. Like, if you say she would go for it, like, fuck, but okay. I don't know. When it comes to the crown and all that, it's just I feel like Sideria being ruled by strength, I feel like is where the issue comes from. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because just because a crown is warranted by strength doesn't mean that the royal, doesn't mean that you have the knowledge to actually rule properly. I feel like there is learning, there are theories, there's philosophy, there are all sorts of things that people just did not consider when it came to it, right? I mean,
Well, you mean?
like, I'm sure from what, Bellamere mentioned and what we know of Augustine and Quarrick, I'm sure Augustine thought that he was doing the right thing. But once he actually sat on the throne, what happened? Did he have the background to know how to properly rule? Like,
Well,
Megan, you can hear the gears in her mind turning, and she breaks up. One can only imagine what must have happened at the coronation for Quarrick to compare his death at our hands to that.
yeah, I was thinking that. I mean, there's some we can ask about in future, but I mean, like, what do you think goes into being a good leader?
well, it's clear that Tyke has thought about this quite a bit, actually. Well, frankly, to be quite honest, everything that Augustine is not doing. I mean, have you considered Sidaria as a whole? Like, we've all been traveling here. The fact that people can just, people, quote unquote, the fact that a plague-bringing angel can just run amok. Listen. The whole deal with being a ruler, with being a leader, is not only the fact that you can do what you want. People get stuck on that. No, it's you have a fucking responsibility to the people you govern. And that is the major thing where Augustine is failing. I mean, the cities that we've been to, the people that we've met, the hazards that we've faced, all things considered, it's as though he sits in his gilded ivory tower and he doesn't give a single shit about the people that he ostensibly leads. And that is the problem. We, and this is nothing against us, generally, but a land, a realm, a governance should not rely on folk like us, on adventurers, to resolve problems. It's a failing. It's a systematic failing. And honestly, and Tyke's feathers kind of puff up a little bit, it's fucking embarrassing. And I don't think Augustine deserves the throne. What has he done with it? Nothing. Fuck.
Preach.
Yeah. No,
Megan
go,
nods.
go for it.
A ruler who does not perform his duties to the people, says Megan, is not fit to be a ruler at all.
Exactly.
It's not right that we've basically fixed more than he's probably fixed for the people of this land in his entire ruling.
More than he's thought about in his entire ruling.
Exactly. And it's not like he doesn't have agents. I mean, look at the stranglehold that Quarrick had over the entire Southwest, the entire southern province, really. It was immense. And he was one of, Augustine's hands, right? And yet, we had a town that was basically entirely in fucking disrepair. That were, struggling to make ends meet taxation-wise, which, on a grander scale, is understandable. Things happen, but at the same time, like, it's so irresponsible. It's so wrong. It's so
Yeah, it's
weak.
wrong. Weak.
He will fall.
Vix kind of blinks at that, just sort of like the certainty of Tyke saying that.
Oh. Yeah, and Ty clocks this and just, oh no. He will. When do you think that anyone has last seen King Augustine in person? He sits in his castle. He depends on his appendages, his lieutenants, to govern. Not much governing happening here, from what I can tell. Do you think Trasiel governs? Do you think the Black Dragon governs? No. He will fall. And I think that is the curse of the Siderian throne. The people hear that it is warranted by strength, and they think that that's all they need. No. No. It may take strength to take and hold the throne, but to actually rule and be worthy of it takes far more.
That was very eloquently put, Tyke.
Tyke takes a little
Anything else?
shallow bow. Thank you.
Megan nods. Megan nods and kind of like thumps her chest in assent.
Yeah. So it's just like, fuck yeah!
Megan says the sooner this mewling fawn loses its legs, the sooner this nation can speed to a brighter future.
Fuck yeah! Anarchy! Anarchy!
I don't
Okay,
think
let's
we're
not go
gonna
that
as
far,
a king.
Swift.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's basically where we're at right now.
Helena just looks up from her, from taking a flask, taking a massive swig of her flask. I'm just going to say, as someone who was part of the noble court, I really don't give a shit what happens to it, so.
You are, as we say, Helena, built different.
Yeah.
If you did have a problem with it, I'd be worried you'd been replaced by a doppelganger.
They tried that once.
I believe
Dead
it.
ass.
Dead ass, yeah, dead ass. Then,
Shit's fucked.
That sounds like a story time.
okay, short version. So, because I'm kind of famous, Doppelganger's like, hey, I could get into high society if I imitate this person. But then they were like, hey, Helena, do a party trick. Show us the thing where you get electrocuted and you're fine. And the Doppelganger, being a stupid bitch, was like, okay.
Oh.
Brilliant. Brilliant.
Incredible.
No.
Then rolls her optic.
Well,
The nerve of some people.
well, there's only one Helena Cressmo.
Oh,
There is
yeah.
now.
Well, either way, I kind of understand from being here why some people don't live to be nice. I get it, but it doesn't stop me from wishing it. Compassion's... I think people should rule by compassion. At least a little bit.
And that's what makes you one of the good ones, kid.
I try.
Mhm.
Passion is all well and good, but remember, Nyx, it is always worth it to have people around you who are willing to make the difficult decisions.
Is that what they call politics?
After a fashion. Well, You only have one more day, right?
Probably gonna move on.
Yeah, full moon's in 2 days. We're actually kind of ahead of schedule, says Carolina.
Oh, great.
Excellent.
To be early is to on time, and to be on time is to be late, and to be late is unacceptable. So,
Wise words to live by.
You'd make a good teacher.
Like a nudge says we don't want to miss that moon.
it is important, after all. And Tig casts a glance to Zidane. Very important.
And looks and then just sort of looks away. Obviously kind of in his own head right now.
Mhm.
All right. It's time for some watches.
Plonk.
Oh boy.
All right. Well,
Yes. Let's go.
let's get my robot eyes some seeing. Can you please, can the pop-ups please move out of my way?
No, never.
No.
Darn. Oh wait. Okay. 16. What do I see?
All right. You don't see, but you do hear some singing off in the distance, like almost childlike. La 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 la. And you look in that direction, and you see off in the distance, past some of the light that's already around you, a couple of dancing lights out in the middle of the woods.
I'm just glad you didn't say jingling. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if I could deal with another nilbug.
There is always the chance. The random table always hungers for more Nilbog.
God. Anyways. Are those what are those dancing lights? I'm gonna investigate those dancing lights.
All right. You head over a little closer to get a look more at the dancing lights. They seem to be like floating orbs, like hovering up and down, going in a circle, singing. And now that you get closer, you can kind of hear some words coming from them. Beware the burning man of the wood. He'll come for you if you aren't good. Do not gaze into his fire, or your mind will burn, and so will expire. He is the bane of order. Shun all of his supporters, and keep calm, keep good. Beware the burning man of the wood.
Megan thinks to herself, there might be something to warn people about in the morning. And makes a note in her memory banks to not look into the faces of anybody who happens to be on fire, or physically or metaphorically speaking. And she'll return to camp and wake the next watcher.
All right. Second watch.
You go back to normal, I see. Alright.
I have third watch. I budge only when asked to.
Fair.
All right. 15. You can hear some panpipes off in the distance.
Ears be twitching. Look. Let's see where those panpipes be coming from.
All right. You head off in the direction of the panpipes, looking through until you can see, like, off the edge of your vision, where light is barely touching from the bioluminescent flora. There is a single old-looking satyr with a basket of some kind on his head, playing the panpipes.
Okay. Satyrs are a little bit on the tricky side. we should not trust that, but also. What I might do then is that I'm gonna take out my teeny tiny little flute, just kind of sort of play along to myself. Keyword try.
All right.
Boys, listen.
Whoa.
Immediately stop. He's like, not doing so good. Immediately stops.
All right. The satyr stops playing, looks over in your direction.
Slowly puts it away, goes back to look up.
The
You're
walk
in need
of shame.
some practice.
Yeah.
Do you intend to be a performer?
No.
Good. Don't quit your day job.
Ciao. Fuck.
Ouch!
Looks at the flute. Puts it
Does
back
the walk-
inside, a little deflated. The rest of the
No!
No!
Zidane doing the walk of shame back to camp.
he does.
Zidane
He
walks with
does.
shame back to camp. The satyr keeps playing the flute.
Goes back to watch.
Zidane goes back on watch. Suddenly, clang! 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 Why do you tolerate talk like that?
Such talk isn't worth a response.
He knows you're weak now.
Easier for the prey to fight back.
He is prey, then.
Not good enough.
Clang! Clang! What is the purpose of a weapon?
A tool.
Wrong. The purpose of a weapon is to kill.
Correct. Hunt. Protect. It is a tool. It is a tool of death.
And yet, you stay your hand.
If I were to kill everything, if a predator kills everything, a predator will get tired, making them weaker.
Then I shall have to make you stronger. Clang! Clang! You snap back to reality.
At this point,
with
he's just like
humanity.
saying a bunch of things, just like, holy shit, I don't know how long I could do this. What is with that? Just random train of thought in various different languages other than common. And after a bit, I'm gonna go wake up Nizup.
Okay. Good. It gives me my character sheet. Perception.
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 Alright.
Dragonborn eyes.
20. You smell smoke.
That's no good. What direction is the smoke coming from?
Northwest a little bit.
I investigate the smoke.
All right, you head off in the direction of the smoke. There is this burning yellow fire atop a stump. The stump is where the satyr was sitting previously, that Zidane had previously met.
That's strange. Can I look around to see if there's anything here?
Sure. Make me a perception check.
Perception. Unfortunate.
10. Looks like whatever was here that set the fire is long gone by now.
Well, I guess I will do my best to put out the fire and move on with my life.
All right. With enough thick smothering material, you manage to douse the fire. It dissipates into thick yellow smoke, and then vanishes into the air as you return to camp.
That's not normal. Probably nothing.
Man, that satyr must have had some pretty nasty Taco Bell.
Hopefully.
All right. So, day happens. A heavy rain is pouring down through the canopy.
Womp womp.
Megan.
Heavy rain. Sean!
Sean!
Thank you.
I got it, I just haven't played it, so
Jason.
I got the
Jason. Jason.
Jason.
Well, upon awaking, Megan discusses what she saw and plays back what she heard. The little fairy lights talking about the burning man and whatnot.
A burning man?
Well, that doesn't sound good.
Is that something that is that like a folkloric thing? Like is that
History
part of
check
like a
for me,
story?
please.
Sir, yes, sir.
Can we all try?
I mean, that's a 22.
22, so.
Oh, never mind. Yeah.
You don't need to.
All right.
Babe, I have a +6.
Talk about a burning man of the Fey Woods has popped up in semi-regular intervals throughout history, every 100 years or so. Sometimes it skips a century, sometimes there's more than one per century. But the burning man of the wood is essentially usually a Fey or a humanoid that has become more or less infected with a kind of fire from the far realm. This is not just fire that burns, it is fire that affects the mind, so says the tales.
Okay, a few fingers got it. Anyway, what do I know about the Far Realm?
Arcana check.
Sir, yes, sir. Survey says it's 26.
26. You know surprisingly a lot about the Far Realm. So if the world is if the world in the planes is a wheel around the material plane, the Far Realm would be outside that wheel. If the world is a series of layers that peel out into other planes, the Far Realm is outside of all those layers. The Far Realm is essentially beyond the other realms. It's not connected and yet is connected. It is a realm of alien skies, alien seas, unknown eldritch beings that sometimes force their way in through one method or another into other planes and create aberrations wherever they go. Life from the Far Realm is almost totally unrecognizable from anything in any other plane.
Hey, wasn't this part of fire or something part of Tetrasiel's repertoire or whatever?
It was something
with a 26. Are angels Far Realm creatures? Could
No.
she be falling from the Far Realm? Okay.
Yeah. The Far Realm is essentially Cthulhu. angels come from various planes. Typically, Mount Celestia is where they are from if they're not native to any god, but usually they serve gods and would be from whatever plane the gods are from.
Okay. So unrelated or unrelated mind burning.
It's a good
Lots of
idea,
things
though.
that can burn your mind in this place, huh?
Yeah. I don't know. It's not something that you want to be touched by or in contact with. It's beware indeed.
Megan nods and says that was something else that the little fairy lights were that were singing in their song, not to look into the eyes of the burning man, singular, I guess.
Good to
There-
know.
Anything particular about that type of fire?
Can I give an answer to that or no?
Because 26 is so freaking high, the most you know about, like, Mind Fire in relation to the Burning Man and the Far Realm is, it essentially, like, drives those that it burns into a primal state, into a state of, like, chaos, where they don't care about, friends, they don't care about nature, they don't care about anything other than going absolutely crazy. Some just, like, break and kneel under the pressure, like, from the sheer agony of even temporarily realizing, oh shit, the world is just a meaningless, chaotic place. Or others are like, the world should be a meaningless, chaotic place of horrid violence and destruction, and set out to do that. That is typically what is associated with the Burning Man of the Woods.
It's like it's not like a real fire. It's as though your very mind is set aflame. And like Tag like sharply looks up at Nizip. It's like a flame of frenzy. It seeks to destroy, to move into chaos. It's not something that can be controlled or really. And I say this knowing our capabilities overcome, really, is something to be avoided, and honestly, something to be feared. It's beyond understanding, really, and that is the trouble.
Okay, so probably unrelated.
Probably.
Megan asked what Nizip saw.
But unrelated to what?
Oh, it was nothing.
Doesn't sound like nothing.
Just
Wait. Are you saying you saw like a flame of some sort? Like what?
like
Huh?
I'm assuming some pranksters like lit a stump on fire last night. The fire was kind of weird, but I just to put it out. It was nothing.
Weird how? Says Elaine.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was just weird. I didn't really pay that much heed to it.
Megan asked what happened when Nizip put the fire out.
They look at their hands. Nothing. I just smothered it, and it went away. The puff of yellow smoke. Poof.
Puff of yellow smoke. Okay. Well.
But
Thank you for putting that out.
The fire you're describing, it doesn't like have that same kind of physical menace. It was probably just some kids lighting something on fire. I don't know.
I mean, from what I understand, there is a physical manifestation, but it's alongside a psychological one as well. How about this, Nizip? If you happen to find yourself getting stuck on certain thoughts, just let us know. Nothing particularly specific, but if you find yourself just having something intrusive come into your mind again and again, just mention it. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. I wasn't, but now I'm concerned about it.
Well, that's the trouble, isn't it?
It's like I was fine before, but now I'm thinking about it, and now I'm worried about it.
Megan says, "How do you think I feel? I'm the one who heard the song."
Well, it's just something to monitor and keep an eye out. Like,
Yeah.
But at the very least, with the fire that I interacted with, there wasn't a person there or anything. So it was, it's just fire.
No man, just burning.
Yeah, there was nothing there so far as I know. It didn't look like anything had been there besides the fire.
Well, I echo what Trill said then. Thank you for putting it out, because that would be, looks around, pretty inconvenient to have the
would.
forest on fire.
It would.
but also fires don't just usually start. Something
that's-
usually sets it.
That's why I said it was probably some kids fucking around or something.
Are we near any points of like
Yeah.
civilization?
Like,
Yeah,
what
are
kids
there-
are
are there-
around?
What kids?
Nearest point of civilization is 2 days from here in Philonora.
Cedar,
you know-
possibly.
Fuck, maybe a
Satyr.
lightning strike at this point would be more likely.
I mean, I guess. So, I mean, Megan, you said you didn't see anything. Zidane, did you really see anything last night that could have caused the fire?
As he's playing with an aconite arrow, just Seder was playing a flute nearby.
Oh, nice.
Hey,
Was
says
it good?
Carolina.
I mean, it's-
Better than no, that was pretty good. Talk shit at me.
Well, that's rude.
It's a little rude.
Eh, I don't play well.
Shit. First off, Tug looks like particularly incensed at hearing this. First off, just because someone is learning does not mean that it gives anybody else the right to talk shit. That being said, they kind of go off on a little tirade about
We're gonna find this Satyr. Let's go. Like,
I have some words.
Nice.
Listen, if you want other musicians, you have to encourage them. So as we travel, there's a bit of a rant.
Yep, just ranting about musician shit the whole time.
Well, that'll make the time pass.
That'll make the time.
Uh,
Just put away the arrow then.
So, do you want to stop here, or are you good going a few more minutes for a cliffhanger?
Let's go.
Cliffhanger.
Let's go cliffhanger, boys.
Cliffhanger.
Come on, cliffhanger.
Hanger hanging from a cliff.
And that's why he's called
Let's go
Cliffhanger.
cliffhanger.
All right. So, skipping ahead a day to when the full moon is. So, you make it to the farm where the Blink dogs have made camp. They see you come back. Friend! And they do their usual crash tackling, licking. They start playing with Dario.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Is the master here?
Coming!
Gets up, trying to like dust off. I don't think everyone can notice he's kind of shaking just a little bit.
All right. The full moon rises into the sky, and as it shines its light down, the silhouette shining pure white of a doorway that wasn't there before appears, and from it step three particularly well-equipped looking, kind of shaggy, very smelly hunters. One's a satyr, one is an elf, and the other is of indeterminate ancestry because he's got like a full scarf wrap around him. Zidane, you recognize these people, but none are the one you were planning to see.
Hi.
They look over, see you. Well, I'll be. Pop's all grown up. Got a pretty strong bow arm on him too, eh?
Yeah, been practicing a lot.
Mm-hmm. Friend, says one of the blink dogs, going to crash tackle the full head wrap wearing one. Well, easy, boy. I wasn't gone that long. Couple of years at the most.
Yeah, feels long.
I guess maybe in here. Time flies when you're crossing the plains, eh?
Yeah, it does.
He looks over. These your friends, pup?
Yeah. Been traveling with them for looks over, couple months at least. A while.
Well, pleasure to make your acquaintance. How exactly do you lot know pup, eh?
We all rode in on the same boat together.
And almost got drowned on the same boat together.
Yeah, we've had a lot of bonding.
Traveling ever since.
Megan nods. Now, friends. Claps Zidane on the shoulder.
Yeah. Damn. When I hear the phrase hella high water, I didn't expect it to be literal, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Megan
Carolina
grumbles, high water is right.
Yeah.
Crabbed.
Carolina clears her throat. Well, that was most of them. Some of us met Zidane after. And the other hunters whose faces you can't see, quirk an eyebrow. I'm sorry, huh?
I have a question to ask of all of you guys. We came here because I was asked want to ask something. Have you guys seen Zidane?
And that's where we're going to end our session.
Let's fucking go!
High five, Alex! High
High
five!
five! Thank you for catching my alley-oop! Thank you for catching my alley-oop!
10 out of 10, baby!
Yeah.
All right. Thank you all so much for watching. It is always a pleasure to be playing this game. It's always a pleasure to have an audience that watches along, even if you're lurking. We love having you here. We love that you love us.
Yeah.
We will see you all next time to unpack. Hey, wait a second! Bye-bye!
Wait a minute.
Bye bye.
Hey,